about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. And tonight we face the Cincinnati Bengals on primetime Monday Night Football. Let's get the pulse of Cowboys Nation and ask this one question. Do you see our Dallas Cowboys beating the Cincinnati Bengals? And actually, I'm going to add another question. Do you want the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Cincinnati Bengals? So let's get into that during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
Keeping it real, man. Keep it real. That's real.
Angry Cowboys fans, I want our Dallas Cowboys to go out there and give it their all. I want our Dallas Cowboys to go out there and slow this Cincinnati Bengals offense down. With players like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, our Dallas Cowboys need to manage the clock and dominate the time of possession battle. How do we do that, you ask? By establishing the run early with our running back one, Rico Dowdle. Make the Cincinnati Bengals respect our rushing attack and make them stack the box, giving our wide receivers one-on-one matchups with their defensive backs. CeeDee Lamb was a limited participant in Saturday's practice, so he might be a game-time decision. If CeeDee Lamb can't go, then Brandon Cook slides into that wide receiver one position with Jalen Tolbert at wide receiver 2 and Jalen Brooks / Kavontae Turpin switching at wide receiver 3. If that's the case, this makes establishing the run that much more important against the Bengals. Mike McCarthy established the run. But this Cincinnati Bengals team is struggling just like our Dallas Cowboys. They have the same issues that our Dallas Cowboys have. They struggle against the run, but what differs between the two teams is that our Dallas Cowboys, our secondary is pretty damn good. The Bengals secondary? Not so much. So I expect Cooper Rush to be able to get the ball down the field when throwing the ball down the field. I expect him to take more shots. I expect him to take more risk throwing the ball further than 10 yards or a check down. Let's go ahead and get vertical early in the game and hurt this Cincinnati Bengals secondary. But I hope to see Mike McCarthy use Kavontae Turpin a little bit more in this offense. Don't just line him up in the backfield and run him in the inside zone. The defense will be expecting that, Mike. Use him on the pass out the backfield. Use him on quick screens. Use him with those quick digs or slant routes. Let him take some stuff to the crib. I feel he has more to offer this offense if Mike McCarthy can only unlock his full potential. But I also feel that this defense is going to dictate the proper flow of this game. If our front four can generate pressure and make Burrow actually uncomfortable in the pocket, then it's going to be a good night for our offense. If Joe Burrow can sit clean in the pocket and have a nice clean pocket to throw from, then our DBs are going to have a long damn night. But the last time that our teams met, Trayvon Diggs was able to hold Jamar Chase to 54 yards with no touchdowns. If we could get that same level of play from our entire secondary, that'll give us time for the pass rushers to get home and disrupt the flow in the Bengals offense. And another thing that needs to be clicking in this game, the run defense needs to continue to toe the line, not allow the Bengals rushing attack to gash us up the middle, because if that happens, then we're going to start getting gashed in the passing game. We'll be focused too much on the run, stacking the box, like I said earlier, and that'll give them a one-on-one matchup with our defensive backs. With Trayvon Diggs being a game-time decision, it's going to be on the depth chart to make an impact for this defense. But I hope to see DeMarvion Overshown continue to have great games. He's really establishing himself as a dominant linebacker and player for our Dallas Cowboys, ain't he, Cowboys Nation? I hope to see both him and Micah Parsons be in the Bengals backfield a lot this game tonight. Both players closing and pursuit speed is off the chain. They hit hard and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. So Micah Parsons and DeMarvion Overshown, that's going to be Batman and Robin for our defense. I can already tell it. But Cowboys Nation, I know that our path to the playoffs, it seems slim to none. It does, don't it? Some fans think that we should just go ahead and lose the rest of the games and tank the season. Other fans think that we should continue to show fight. If you look past the want for a draft pick, you'll understand that you asking these players to go out there and not play their hardest, to not do what they're being paid to do, that's crazy talk. Some of these players are in a contract year, and the front office will determine their fate off their play this season. Do y'all really think that they're going to slack up so it can be used against them in contract negotiations? Nah, bruh, that ain't happening. If I was a player, I would not go out on that field and play any less for a better draft position. That's the front office's issue. If I'm the head coach on the last year of my contract, I'm not going to tank the season. I'm not going to tank the season so you can have an argument against me and negotiating for my job. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep fighting to try and keep my job. But to these players, it's more than just a draft pick or draft position, Cowboys Nation. This is their legacy. This is their pride. This is their livelihood. To ask these players to tank is essentially asking them to shave points, or like in boxing, take a dive. This is why I want our Dallas Cowboys to go out there and give it their all against the Cincinnati Bengals. If they win the game, I'll be extremely happy for our Cowboys and Cowboys Nation. I will never be pissed off that the Cowboys win a game. If they go out there and continue to fight and they lose, I'll still be a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I will look toward next week against the Carolina Panthers to get a dub, to be able to rebound and get a dub. But all in all, the Dallas Cowboys have their hands full for the remainder of the season. If we continue to fight and fall short of the goal, we don't have to consider this entire season a wash. We can take any of the good from this season, add to it, and continue to build onto this team for the immediate future. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. We got a test tonight against the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday Night Football. Do y'all see our Dallas Cowboys passing the test, or will we fall flat on our face? Y'all know what we doing. Let's go ahead and talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whomever you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life, no matter if we win and don't make it to the playoffs or we lose every single remaining game and get a top 10 draft pick, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. Best of luck to our Dallas Cowboys as they set to get the second home win of the season. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out tonight. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.